Right, I have actually put a poncho on now because the weather is Scottish, typically Scottish. Hello folks, how are you doing? And welcome to today's episode of the vlog. You're joining me today in the Scottish Highlands. We have just arrived. You might remember a few days ago I said my parents had bought a house in the Scottish Highlands. Well, that place is here. We have just arrived. And the house is in a little town called Strontian on the west coast of Scotland on Loch Sunart, which is a sea loch on the west coast close to Fort William. It's absolutely stunning here. I spent a lot of time here when I was younger. I used to do a lot of fishing and I used to come up here fishing quite a lot into the lochs. And I just absolutely love this area, and it's really cool that my parents have bought this house. It's a cottage. I'm going to show you guys around. This is the first time for me coming up here as well. It's going to be a place where we can come and spend some holidays. It's also going to be available for you guys as well to rent on Airbnb and places like that as well. So it's really cool to come up here and kind of show you guys a first look at what the place is. There is a lot of work needing done, especially to the garden. It is a bit of a Scottish jungle up here. So we drove from Edinburgh this morning, left home, and it took 4 hours exactly from Edinburgh. You can do it in a bit less, but there's a lot of kind of tourist traffic on the roads at the moment. It's just an absolutely stunning place to come. So first thing first, here in Strontian, I want to give you guys a bit of a house tour. I'm actually walking in the garden right now and I'm just staggered by how big it is. I don't think any of us realised how big it was going to be. It's actually too much garden. It's going to be a lot of work trying to get this all done. This is just one tiny little part of it. And as well, look at this. I cannot believe this. This right here is an apple tree. That is pretty awesome, and they look not that far away from being ripe, so that's pretty cool. Might get some fresh apples for apple pie or whatever. I almost feel a bit like we were in the secret garden when we walk through the garden, because we come through like one set of bushes and we just open up into another awesome space. I think it would require a full-time gardener to look after it. It's unbelievably huge. Cows in the field over there. Some of the trees are so gorgeous. Look at this one. It's like bright purple. It's beautiful. There's also a wee stream that runs through the garden. And that is cool. Let's get indoors. Let me show you around about the wee cottage. I mean, it doesn't look like it from outside, right? Because it is a brick building, but in the inside, it looks like a log cabin because there's a lot of wood inside, so that is a really awesome touch. It just kind of gives you this kind of Highland feel. And there's also a lot of tartan inside. I love that. More tartan the better. That is something I think should absolutely be left on the wall. The stag deer wallpaper, that is awesome. I think this is one of my favourite places. Like, this is a breakfast table, and look at the view from the breakfast table. That is Loch Sunart right there. Head through on to the very quirky and very cool living room. Very log cabin in here. Very nice. This is the main living room. We've already made a wee bit of a mess. Sofas here.
Do it when we're done.
That could be quite a long time away. This is like the...
No,
don't you want to have like a before and after?
Do our bedroom, because the bedroom's been hoovered. It's quite cute.
Don't you want like a before and after?
Yeah.
So this is the before. Lots of things should stay. Like, some of this stuff is pretty cool. The tartan.
Yeah.
I like the tartan. We have installed very early on. The first thing actually my mum bought was this big TV. There's also like a boot cleaning room. I think that's what it is. I don't know if that's going to stay like that. A vestibule room which leads out into the back garden. I'm not sure if it's going to stay exactly like that, but that's what that is. And then these very cool stairs which lead up to the bedrooms. George is right now knee deep in paint and stuff. So these are the steps that lead up to the bedrooms. Quite cool and quirky. I'm going to take you up there right now. Then you get up here to the main kind of hall leading off to the 3 bedrooms. This is the main bedroom. It is very tartan, which I'm blending in right now. To say, a lot of this stuff might not stay as it is, depending on what my mum and dad want to do with it. But nice big window there. It's got 3 bedrooms, 2 medium-sized bedrooms and 1 smaller one. This is a single bedroom, which is very cute. I love that. all wood log cabin style. And then through onto my bedroom, the room where I've been staying tonight. Put the light on. Again, lots of tartan on the walls, which is amazing. Tartan on the curtains. It's cool. I like it. So it feels like you're in a log cabin. It's a brick building, but it feels absolutely like a log cabin. It's very, very Scottish Highland, the feeling here. You really get the sense that you're in the Highlands. We are in the Highlands, like, but you know what I mean. And that was the upstairs. It's really, really nice up here. I like it. I'm gonna head back down. As I say, there's a lot of work to be done. It's nowhere near ready. There's literally just a week since my mum and dad have got the place. But the way it looks now is not how it's going to look when it's ready for people to come and stay here. I will keep you updated with progress. I will show you around. I'll do another proper house tour and garden tour once all the work has been done. And then I'll tell you where about you can find it on Airbnb and all that type of stuff. But it is awesome. It's going to be awesome. It's a great little place. A nice project for my mum to do. Highland Getaway. It's really, really cool to be here. As I said, I spent a lot of time here as a youngster, fishing and like hill walking and stuff. There are a lot of amazing things. We're not that far from the Island Mall that way. There's 2 or 3 awesome castles around about. Glenfinnan Viaduct. Fort William is only 40 minutes by car at the most. And yeah, it's a cool place. Lots of cool things to see. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Strontaine in the Scottish Highlands. The weather this morning I would describe as atmospheric. That is a kind of cute way of saying it's raining and dank, but it's still beautiful up here. Had a peaceful night's sleep, one of the most peaceful night's sleep I've had for a while. There's just no noise here whatsoever. It's totally quiet. You could hear a pin drop at night, and then in the morning you can hear all the animals around about, so it's pretty cool. That's the house back there. Everybody's just kind of waking up and getting breakfast and stuff. And I've decided to come out and have a look at the nature around us. That there behind me is Loch Sooner. It's absolutely sensationally beautiful. Even on a dour day like today, it's still really, really beautiful. And I'm just like, I love the outdoors, I love nature and stuff. So I'm out here taking photos and stuff as much as I can before we have to go. Everybody's kind of working hard around about the house, getting everything ready. They are going to be a long time at this because there is a lot needing done, but they enjoy that type of stuff anyway. Alright, I have actually put a poncho on now because the weather is Scottish, typically Scottish. Not good. But, you know what? It's all part of the Scottish Highland experience. I didn't bring any waterproof jackets, so Justine is freaking out at all the midges. Freaking out. I look like one of those tourists that come to London. There's actually something really beautiful in the gloominess of this place, and that's what I've always said about Loch Sooner and the Western Sea Lochs. They're beautiful on beautiful sunny days, of course, but even on these kind of gloomier days, they're really beautiful as well. Just a privilege to be up here. This beach here behind me is empty, there's nobody here. And I think it stays like that pretty much, and it's like 50 metres from the house. And that's incredible. That was it for our wee Highland Getaway. We will be back. We were here for 24 hours. Just a quick nip and see what it's like here in Strontaine, my mum and dad's new house. Rowan Lee. Is that what it's called? Rowan Lee? Rowan Lee. Let's get used to that.
Yours call it Rowan Lee.
Rowan Lee.
I call it Rowan Lee.
Who's right? My mum doesn't know. Anyway, we're going to get in the car and head back down to Edinburgh. and we will be back here again soon. My mum and dad are going to be back here pretty much every couple of days, bringing stuff up and bringing tools and clearing all this, because this is like a jungle. But it's a nice place. It's going to be really, really amazing once it's all cleared and done. It's going to be a great place for people to come and chill out, myself included. One of the most beautiful, wild and rugged peninsulas in the UK, right here, Ardblair Peninsula. Next time I'm going to come up and look for the seagulls, the white-tailed seagulls. I'm going to look for the otters when we've got time, stuff like that. But we're heading now, getting in the car. Alright, so we're back home from Strontian in the Scottish Highlands. That was a nice 24-hour road trip. It was literally 24 hours. And I just really wanted to make this vlog to kind of introduce the place and let you know what was going on. But I've come home today, right? I've come home to a package. I love when people send me packages. I absolutely love it. Hint, anybody want to send me packages, you're more than welcome. I will always gladly accept them. Somebody got in touch with me on Instagram saying they had launched a new backpack company. Backpacks for me is something I've always been looking for, because like it's difficult to find a good backpack for traveling, for cameras, for laptops and clothes and all that. So I'm always open to new designs. I'm going to be doing a kind of review vlog over the next couple of weeks, I guess. I just wanted to open it now and see what it's like, first of all, first view. And I guess that's the problem. Once you start having a lot of gadgets, you start needing more and more bigger and more complex backpacks to carry it all. But this thing apparently does everything. It's got like charging ports, it is waterproof, it is like just a proper all-in-one backpack. So I'm looking forward to getting into it over the next few days. I will do you know what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to do a vlog where I show you all of my vlogging gear and how it fits into this. That sounds like a good idea. I'm going to do that. I'm all ears if people want to send me stuff. I'll leave the link down below. So that was the end of today's vlog. And until the next adventure, I hope you have a great night, morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever time of day it is wherever you are in the world. Take care.